All right, howdy ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake from GD Honey Acres. In the last video, you saw me assemble this hive body here, and now we're going to work on doing the frames. Once again, this is from the, the FX1+1 Vever Beehive off Amazon. Link in description. I'm not making any money from that link, just want to show you guys what I'm using. Here's all the brad nails they send with it. But I'm going to cheat and use my cordless nailer from Harbor Freight. And I've got my frame assembler jig here. And we are going to assemble some frames. I'm going to work on the deep frames first. Once again, if you have never done this, it comes with instructions. Those are your top bars, bottom bars, where they all go. So how this goes in here like this. This will be your top bar. So we're just going to set a bunch of these in here. So this jig here that I've made is good for an 8-frame hive. So what we're going to do is take your type bond. Always recommend type bond 3 for the mating surfaces of these hives. Go to run them in with a little dab of glue in each one. Really helps out. You don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit. Just like that. Then we're going to take all of our top pieces. Once again, these feel like super high quality pieces here, our top bars. That is a snug and a half fit, I'll tell you what. There it is. That is a epically snug fit on that top bar. That just means extra secure, you know. Always make sure this cutout piece is down. Instructions tell you all this, by the way. Just run that in. Kind of got to wiggle it back and forth to get it on there. In. Now let's get our frame inserts. Get these kind of placed in. Remember these nice tall ones for the deeps. Now what I'll do with these, obviously take your type bond again, run a little dab. Super tight fit again. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and that's just putting it in. You can do the insert in there in the jig, or you can install the insert out of the jig. All right, I'm going to go ahead and keep rocking on this. Just makes it easier. It's a wider piece, so it's a little more of a pain in the butt to push the insert in to the next part. But then there you go. Slides real easy into that bottom. Cool. So I'm going to continue and finish off making the mediums. All right, and there we have it. Last insert on the medium frame put in. One thing I really noticed is the amount of wax on these frames, which is exactly what you want, because that'll help entice the bees to build comb out on these. So that's awesome. Perfect, nice fit into here. It's going to go nicely in the bee yard. Whoever designed these, have ever, you did a great job, and I'm highly impressed with all the craftsmanship gone into this as well. Even if it was done by machine, that's awesome. These are beautifully done. Measurements are perfect. So much wax on these. I mean, you can see the wax in this black frame. All 10 fit in there perfectly. Got no issues there. Let's put in these frames. I am highly impressed with this whole setup, and I cannot wait to get a colony of bees in here. What I want to do, I would love to see if I can get one of my Saskatraz queens split and put into this hive, because they are top notch, in my opinion, from my experience, the best at overwintering, because they handle their food stores really well. And look at that, all in there. So these frames, once again, great quality build. This is not lightweight, cruddy pine. This actually feels pretty hefty, which is what you want. All the cuts, you really have to kind of force them together, which is great, because that means it's going to hold together really well, especially with the Type Bond 3 that we added. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. So these are going to last a super long time. So this will be, I don't know what we're going to name this hive yet. Well, it'll be the Vever hive, obviously. But we're going to have a queen in here, and she's got to get a name. So if you guys have any thoughts on what her name will be, that's what this hive will turn into. I'm highly impressed with this hive. Vever, you did an outstanding job. And hey, let's look and see what it looks like with all the frames in there. Oop. Oh, that's cool. So you're going to get a view of this frame right here. So you're going to be able to see them working on that outside frame. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what that looks like in the future. Let's pop them both off so you can see the difference between the yellow and the black frame. So there you go. This is pretty awesome. I'm excited to use this. Awesome build quality. So much wax all over this hive that it's going to last. I've got no doubt in my mind that this is going to last. I used my Bauer Brad nailer here, the 1.5 amp battery. It lasted this whole build. I'm pretty impressed with that as well. And you could use the Brad nails ascent with it. I'm just lazy and want to use my cordless power tool. I would have used my Air one, but that thing is so loud. The cordless battery powered one is so much nicer. All right, guys. So this has been the build of the Vever Beehive, the FX1+1. Instructions are awesome on this. If you're a newbie beekeeper, definitely go through them, read up on them. Loads of pictures. I think they did a great job with all the pictures. They showed really well on how to assemble everything. And I think you'll like this too. So remember, if you're like me right now where I'm working on my house, working on vehicles, working on skid steer, gardening, all that. I don't have time to build all these pieces individually out of lumber from Menards or Home Depot. You always have the option to purchase it online on Amazon. It was right around $100 or so, 100, 110. And I can't wait to put a colony of bees in here. Hope this helps y'all out. And if you need to buy yourself a hive, if you don't have the tools to build yourself one, I highly recommend this setup. If you're in an area where you only need the deep to overwinter, boom, you've already got a super. If you're in my area where you need a deep and a medium to overwinter, you got your whole brood chamber right here. And you're set up for the winter time for making sure you have the right amount of frames, right amount of boxes, and everything. All right. Hope you all got some insight on this. Hope it helped you out. And I'll see you all in the bee yard next. Love y'all. Pray for you. Pray for me. Hope you're doing well whenever you are, wherever you are. Catch y'all later. Bye.